Hi everybody, I'm back with a quick update on the paint work on my Camaro here. As you know from the previous video, the metallic blue paints didn't seem to want to work for me, so I tried the Craftsmart bright blue, just I guess it's a satin acrylic. I mixed that with some windshield washer fluid and sprayed it, and it went quite a bit better. I don't know if it's because it's cold, a little cooler down here, or why it wasn't working before, but I got a couple of heavy coats on the car here, the hood and the fascia, and I guess that's the rear spoiler, and on the body. So now I'm ready to put the decals on. I've got a couple of coats of Future on it here as well, so I've got a bit of a shine to it, and I'll be putting the decals on next. Okay, here we are back with the decals on. The decals were pretty nice. I put this one on first. It's the first time I've done these kind of stripes. They went on very well. The second one, I think when I put it on, I noticed it was on probably crooked. There's a very slightly raised Camaro insignia on there, and I had it over top of that, so I had to pull it off and reset it a couple of times to get it past the Camaro there. And then doing that, I think I wrinkled it a little bit, and I got a bit of a scratch on it there. I had a little bit of trouble with it then because it's been pulled up and down 2 or 3 times. But I put lots of solvent on it and rubbed it with a Q-tip, and I've got it pretty well laid down. I got some little ridges in it there, just barely noticeable, look like little scratches. The hood on the back ones went on quite well, wrapped right around, nice and thin and very vinyl-y. Like I said, I guess I played with that one stripe too much there. I wasn't exactly sure where it was supposed to go. On the back one there, it just went right over. It says Camaro 2 on the trunk. I can focus it here. You can see it right here. It says Camaro, but the stripe went right over top of it, so I just couldn't bother trying to get around that. Got the rear light, backup lights and the license plate on the back valance there. So next job is to do the chrome trim around the windows and get the windows in. Okay, well, I'm back again with the final product here of the '69 Camaro Z28. It's all done. Finished up not too badly. It's not my favorite kit. I have some issues with it. The front wheel steering parts are very fragile. The hood, for some reason, is it's a little bit higher in the center, I guess, on the air filter. Won't quite close. The chassis pushed up into the body, I guess where it's supposed to go, and it's sort of locked in there. The hood just seems to be a little bit off. Stay tuned, I'll have some still pictures at the end. Put the rear fascia and bumper on. I always hate doing that after it's been painted, but went on pretty well, and just a little bit of touch up around the edges. I put some Tamiya panel liner around the doors and wheels. As I mentioned in the other one, the decals went on pretty well. Just this one here I had to peel off and put on a couple of times. It just wasn't quite on straight. They comes with little chrome Z28 badges. I put a red marker on the Z just to highlight that. They went on a little bit with a drop of super glue on the back. Went on there, and one on each of the front fender. I just did a little silver on the signal lights here, and an orange and red marker over that, and a little another Z28 on the back here. The license plates and tail lights on. It's not bad. I wasn't a big Camaro fan, not a big Chev fan myself. I'm more of a Mopar guy, but working with this, the body did start to get to me. It is a good looking body style. But again, it went together okay. It's not my favorite kit. Back with the hood off, and I managed to get all the parts in, the upper and lower rad hoses and so on. Everything managed to go in. Some parts are quite tricky. Everything's pretty well black in there, painted black, except for the engine block and brake boosters and that. But it looks not too bad overall. Black wash on the grill, and I put some pearl white paint on those for the headlights just to highlight them a bit, make them stand out like lights. painted the steering wheel rim brown, some brown craft paint to make it look like wood. The black interior doesn't really show a lot. It's hard to see in there, but there's pictures in the previous videos. And Molotow chrome around the windows and door trim. So that's it for this one. This will go on the shelf and be another addition to my collection. Make it a space on the shelf for the uncompleted kits. I'm trying to work through my stash. And again, to see the hood's a little bit uneven. And I think the blue came out quite well. I originally wanted to use the metallic blue, but that wasn't cooperating, so this ended up coming out not too badly. Worked out okay. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for my next build.